What's up, figure freaks? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Gingervitis75 coming at you, the blue collar collector, doing another action figure review. Today we are doing Mattel's WWE Elite Legends Series 28 Diesel and Razor Ramon. Yes, that's right. We're doing a 2-for-1 review. So we got two figures from the same wave. It's 2 of the 4. We got Diesel. Check out the packaging here. Kind of ode to the old school style boxing. We got a nice profile pic on the side of the box. And then on the back, same picture, we got a little write-up. Let's check that out. Some of his titles include WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and World Tag Team Champion with Shawn Michaels, I think. In his final WWE match, Big Daddy Cool lost against Shawn Michaels at Madison Square Garden. The two rivals stood in the center of the ring, and rather than come to blows, they embraced to show the crowd that they were actually best friends. Thanks to a fan recording, the whole world saw the moment now known as the curtain call. Oh boy, so WWE's just putting it out there. They're admitting it. It happened. Rest of the wave down here. So basically you have 4 of the 5 members of the Clique. Diesel, Triple H, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall that is, and Shawn Michaels. So all Clique, they all embraced at the end, and that's when Nash and Razor, Scott Hall, went on to WCW. All right, let's check out Razor. Got that purple, he's got the vest tucked back there, alt head. Hey, yo! Then on the back of the box, we got to write up, titles include Intercontinental Champion. A Madison Square Garden house show in April 1996 wasn't only the final match in WWE for the bad guy, but it was also center stage for the curtain call. Razor and his 3 best friends showed the world that while they were bitter rivals inside the ring, they shared an unbreakable bond outside of it. All right, all right, let's rip these guys open and see what Razor Ramon and Diesel are all about. All right, here we got our 2 figures out of the packaging, and they look great. I really like this Razor. We'll start with Kevin Nash. He has 3 sets of swappable hands, basically C-grip, fist, and of course the 2 cool or 2 sweet hands. So you got that, and without the glove. You got the C-grip. Gloved and ungloved, and then of course the fist, and he's got the fist and the, I guess you could almost say, metal fingers. He also comes with the vest for Diesel. This is the same vest as we've been getting probably for the past 10 to 12 years. It's the same thing as like the old Big Daddy Cool from about like 8 or 9 years ago. It was an Elite one. It was one of my first Elites that I picked up. Check out that head sculpt. Pretty good, I would say. I don't know if this is the best Kevin Nash Diesel face scan, but it's pretty close to being up there. Nice hair. He's got the gear. So this is all for both these guys. This is pre-NWO. He's got the shirt that says Diesel Power. Big old arms. Of course, he's got the bare hand on the left, and then the gloves with the fingerless gloves on the right. And then he's got the little like lapel things going down the side. We do have pins in the knees, but that's all right. That's never a deal breaker for old gingivitis. I can't even talk. So it is what it is. But this guy also has pins in the knees, but he's got the knee pads to cover them up. Pretty nice gear. I do like this purple and yellow together. I don't know why, but yellow has been kind of been like like it's almost attractive to me. I like yellow plastic for some reason, and I hated yellow. Like my mom wanted to paint my room canary yellow when I was a kid, and I was like, no, let's do like some dark blue. Come on, Mom. She just liked yellow. But pretty nice head scan. I feel like the Razor Ramon Scott Hall head scans are getting better. Hey yo, say hello to the bad guy. Pretty nice. And then of course he comes with this vest. And let's check out the head first. That's a pretty nice face scan right there. Perfectly done with like the 5 o'clock shadow, the kind of beard going. I mean, it looks really good from the side. It looks good. Very nice. They really captured the look of Razor with that hair squiggly going down the forehead. Oh, perfect timing. And then I think this is the same. I mean, we've seen this before, but I know it was from an earlier Legends where he had like, I think it was like the blue. And then look at this, of course, the bad guy. So pretty awesome. He also comes with the 2 sweet hands, which are attached, and then of course the C-grip hands. You know what that shit's all about. Just off the bat, I'm feeling like Razor is going to be the front runner here. But we'll see about that. Articulation, you know it. We're just going to go through articulation with one of them. There's nothing different about any of them except for the size and the molding. You know, of course, Nash has got the, Diesel has the pants. Razor does not. He's got the purple shorts. So head swivels just a little bit. Goes around 360. Got the shoulders. Goes up about like that. 360. We got the pinless elbows, double jointed. We got the black elbow pad on one side and the purple on the left elbow. We got the twist and pivot at the wrist. We got the stomach crunch. We got the swivel or the twist on the waist. The hips go out about like that. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees, but they're kind of hampered by the knee pads. That's about as far as it goes. Boot cut on these beautiful yellow boots. And of course we got that slight tilt, and the pivot, full pivot on the ankle rocker. It's a little tight. So there we have it for him. This guy, it's pretty much the same deal. Got that waist swivel. Probably doesn't have the splits capabilities that RAZOR does. He's a big boy. He might hurt himself if he tries to do the splits, you know. So no knee padding, and not too much range of motion there, at least not the optimal amount you would want. But we got a little rocker down there with the tilt. Not much range on the pivot because the pant leg's getting in the way. So pretty close to the same stuff. Let's do some poses and get these guys geared up with their little vests. Maybe swap a head or two. All right, we got our two big boys here. So I'm not gonna display these guys with the two sweet hands because they weren't doing that when they're RAZOR and Diesel. This was before the NWO, so God, like, why did we even get the two sweet hands? You know, like, why couldn't we get like some slappy hands, or so I could get RAZOR to do his little, oh, you know, the finger shaking thing, like, oh, that's what I'm trying to pull off here. And I don't think he was really doing that either, but yeah, I don't know. Just, I don't think that the two sweet hands apply for these guys. So both of these guys look really fucking good though. Diesel looks huge. They got him right as far as proportions. I think that RAZOR's arms are a little on the small side. Like, he is a big fucker. Like, he was like maybe like the same height, maybe a tad taller than Hogan. And, you know, like, they got guys like X-Pac and Triple H, like, they're buddies. And their figures have bigger arms, and we'll bring those in a second, just so you guys can kind of see that. But, I mean, Nash's arms are massive, and Scott Hall's are not. You know, they're actually kind of small. I know that Nash was a bit bigger, though, but RAZOR Scott Hall was a big dude and had huge arms. Maybe that could measure up to Nash's arms, to Diesel here. Just to kind of beg the question, what could be done to improve these figures? Well, for one, where's the gold chain on RAZOR? Bigger arms, I would say. Other than that, pretty good. The paint looks great. For some reason, I really like this yellow and the purple, you know, and I like the bad guy on the back and the RAZORs on his butt. Just bigger arms and the gold chain, you know. But and then as far as Nash goes, Diesel, just do the penless in the legs. You know, since that's exposed, we don't have a knee pad there. And, you know, maybe replace the two sweet hands with like a kind of open C-grip hand. So like he can kind of plant that punch into his own hand like that, you know, but it's more open. You know, like it would just work better. So, looks more threatening, you know. Yeah, let's just go right into comparisons. Fix my camera here. All right, we'll start with the big man first, Diesel. We got a whole bunch of different versions of him here. First, we got the Big Daddy Cool. This is a pretty old figure, but as you can see, the vest is pretty much exactly the same all the way around. Geez, I mean, maybe even the pants are the same mold. I'm not sure, but it's a lot of reuse. I think the newer one here has bigger arms. These arms are kind of loose, though. Look, oh man, I heard like a crack right there. Look at that shit. Oh no. So yeah, not a bad head sculpt, but it's very old school. It's almost cartoony. So, and this was one of my first WWE Elite figures. I think I got the Royal Rumble, Randy Savage, and then this guy, and then I got Giant Machine, the Andre the Giant one. Here we got the Outsiders version. This is where the head scans start getting better. This is a really good one, actually. Looks just like him. So they got him down pretty good. I like this with the Outsiders t-shirt there. And then we got the NWO version, and this was from the 3-pack with Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan. That's not a bad Kevin Nash face. It's all right. It's a little bit glossy, I think, but I do like the jackets that they got here. So here we got Diesel, Big Daddy Cool, and Kevin Nash. Some other names. You got Big Sexy, you got Vinny Vegas, and Oz, who was kind of an early version of Nails. You know, it was like a big dude in a prison yard outfit, the big orange jumpsuit. So it'd be kind of cool to get an Oz as well as a Vinny Vegas. A Vinny Vegas would be the shit. All right, now we got Razor alongside some other figures of him. New one here. This is an older Legends one, but as you can see, it's got the similar vest on. I think this one's just duller, but this one also says the bad guy. But as you can see, he's got the gold chains right there. Then we got the Ultimate version that came out probably like 3 years ago. There was a chase that comes in all purple. This has the diaphragm swivel, but it's got the IC belt, and then of course, boom, the gold chain. And then we got Scott Hall, same 3-pack with Nash and Hogan that just came out this year. Pretty nice set, I would say. I really love these jackets. This one's my favorite though, because it's got these little buckles down here. Oh, watch out. So, not a bad head scan either. I'm not sure if it really looks like him, but it looks good. And I'm pretty sure that these two right here are the same heads. Yeah, they are. All right, here we have all the members of the clique. So we got, starting with Triple H. This is the old, God, what is this? It's like Domination or something like that. It was a Walmart exclusive like 3 or 4 years ago. We got the 6 here, or X-Pac. This is a pretty recent one. And then we got Shawn Michaels. So this is more boy toy era or whatever. That was his time of his life. He was working with Scary Sherry. You know I'm sexy, or whatever. It's kind of weird though. Now I know that Triple H is up on a stand here, but he just looks huge compared to Razor, and Razor was bigger than Triple H. Triple H is about my height, like 6'3", 6'4", and Razor was somewhere in the realm of like 6'7". And he's got bigger arms. Now look at these arms on Triple H and look at Razor's arms. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at that. Look at that. How? Come on now. So, bigger arms on Razor. Razor should get these arms. Fucking for real. Come on. So there's the clique. I've heard that there's a couple honorary members of the clique. I heard that if there were any other ones, it would be Diamond Dallas Page and Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. But I didn't grab their figures, so fuck honorary members. All right, here we got some non-WWE Elite figures. We got some big boys here just to show you some size comparisons. Over here we have Son of Hulk Scar. This figure I think came out earlier this year. Pretty decent figure. We got the Gamerverse Kingpin that just came out, like maybe 4 months ago. Nice figure. I do like it. I love the black suit. And then finally, we got Bane, and that is the DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect Build-A-Figure Bane. I love this figure. He's kind of in rough shape though. He's got this little crack on his neck. Let's see, check this out, watch this. Yeah, you can kind of see it. See that kind of like fracture right there? So, gotta be careful with him. DC Universe Classics in the long run are very fragile. I got some of them just snapping in half. It's fucking brutal. So if we're gonna start doing some ratings, let's see, Razor Ramon, Diesel. I'll go 6.5 for Diesel and a 7 for Razor Ramon. So 7 out of 10. 6.5. Again, bigger arms. That's about it. Oh, and the gold chain. Where's the chain? He's got to have that fucking chain, right? And Diesel, pretty nice. Maybe I'm just biased, you know, because I love Razor. Just a lot of reuse here. Reuse of the legs, even with the pegs, reuse of the jacket. I mean, I don't know what else they're gonna do the soft goods, so you got real like lapels or things like streamer things kind of coming off the back there. I'm not sure about that. So 6.5, probably a little lower than I wanted to go, but that's it, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up real quick for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment. I hope I see you on the next one. I appreciate you all. Peace out, guys. Bye.